Bitcoin proved that decentralized money was possible. But what if blockchain could do more than just send and store value? What if it could run entire applications without a central authority? This is the story of how Ethereum was born. In late 2013, a young programmer named Vitalik Buterin published a white paper that would change the course of blockchain technology forever. His idea was simple, yet revolutionary: a blockchain that was Turing-Complete. Unlike Bitcoin, which had limited scripting capabilities, this new network could execute smart contracts, self-running code that no one could alter once deployed. Vitalik's vision was clear and ambitious. Ethereum would be the world's computer, not just digital gold. It would provide a platform for developers to build decentralized applications that could run without intermediaries, censorship, or downtime. This concept was a significant leap forward from Bitcoin's primary function as a digital currency, but a vision alone wasn't enough to bring Ethereum to life. The project needed funding to turn this ambitious idea into reality. In 2014, the Ethereum team launched a crowdsale, marking a pivotal moment in cryptocurrency history. For the first time, people around the world could buy Ether tokens in exchange for Bitcoin, directly supporting the development of this new blockchain platform. The crowdsale was a risky move. The concept of initial coin offerings was untested and largely unregulated at the time. Yet the enthusiasm for Ethereum's potential was overwhelming. The sale raised over 31,000 BTC, worth about $18 million at the time, making it one of the largest crowdfunding events in history. This success wasn't just about the money raised, it was about building a global community of believers who wanted to see Ethereum succeed. With funding secured and a growing community behind them, the Ethereum team worked tirelessly to bring their vision to life. After months of coding, testing, and countless sleepless nights, Ethereum's mainnet finally went live in July 2015. The launch was dubbed Frontier, signifying the pioneering nature of the project. Frontier wasn't flashy or polished. There were no sleek apps or user-friendly interfaces at this stage. What it offered was far more fundamental: a foundation. Ethereum provided a blockchain where anyone could write and deploy smart contracts. This opened up a world of possibilities that developers quickly began to explore, from simple games to decentralized exchanges. For the first time in blockchain history, the technology was more than just a means of transferring value. It was programmable, flexible, and full of potential. Ethereum had created a playground for innovation, where developers could experiment with new ideas and build applications that were previously impossible. At the heart of Ethereum's revolutionary capabilities was the Ethereum Virtual Machine, or EVM. The EVM can be thought of as a global supercomputer running on thousands of nodes across the world. This distributed network of computers all work together to execute code and maintain the blockchain state. The magic of the EVM was that it made smart contracts possible on a scale never seen before. Developers could write code that defined rules for lending money, trading tokens, creating digital art, or any number of other applications. Once deployed, these smart contracts would be enforced by the network itself, without the need for intermediaries or central authorities. This was a significant leap beyond what Bitcoin had offered. Where Bitcoin provided financial freedom by allowing peer-to-peer transactions without banks, Ethereum offered a platform for innovation that could potentially disrupt entire industries. It wasn't just about sending money anymore. It was about reimagining how we interact, do business, and organize ourselves in the digital age. Ethereum wasn't competing with Bitcoin. It was expanding the frontier of what blockchain technology could achieve. Bitcoin had shown the world that you could trust math over banks when it came to money. Ethereum took this concept further, demonstrating that you could trust code over institutions for a wide range of applications and interactions. This powerful combination of cutting-edge technology and a vibrant, passionate community turned Ethereum into the backbone of today's crypto ecosystem. The innovations that have emerged from the Ethereum platform are numerous and far-reaching. Decentralized finance, DeFi protocols, have created new ways of lending, borrowing, and earning interest without traditional banks. Non-fungible tokens, NFTs, have revolutionized digital ownership and created new opportunities for artists and creators. Decentralized autonomous organizations, DAOs, are exploring new models of governance and collective decision-making. All of these groundbreaking concepts found their first home on Ethereum. The birth and early days of Ethereum teach us a valuable lesson. Technology alone is not enough to change the world. It takes a community of builders, believers, and dreamers to turn a revolutionary idea into reality. Vitalik's white paper was the spark, but it was the collective effort of developers, investors, and early adopters that fanned that spark into a flame. Ethereum's journey from a white paper to a Turing-Complete blockchain demonstrates the power of open-source development and community-driven innovation. It showed us that money was only the first step in the blockchain revolution. The real transformation lay in the concept of programmable trust, the ability to create and enforce agreements without relying on centralized authorities. As we look back on Ethereum's origins, we can see how it laid the groundwork for a new era of decentralized applications and services. It opened up possibilities that were once the realm of science fiction: truly autonomous organizations, self-executing contracts, and digital economies that operate without central control. The story of Ethereum reminds us that the most profound innovations often start with a simple question: what if? What if we could do more with blockchain? What if we could create a platform for decentralized applications? What if we could program trust? Ethereum's founders and early community dared to ask these questions and worked tirelessly to find the answers. In doing so, they not only created a new blockchain platform but also sparked a movement that continues to push the boundaries of what's possible with decentralized technology. As we stand on the cusp of new developments in blockchain technology, including Ethereum's ongoing evolution, the lesson of its birth remains relevant. The future of decentralized technology will be shaped not just by code, but by the vision, dedication, and collaboration of communities around the world. From idea to Turing-Complete blockchain, Ethereum showed us that money was only the first step. The real revolution was programmable trust, and that revolution is still unfolding with each new application, each new protocol, and each new idea built on the foundation that Ethereum laid.